Alright, back with some more Elder Scrolls Necrom. Alright, I think I just, last time I just finished this delve. I need bait. Hold this like bait. This is salt water. Worms. Catch some fish. Ooh, I got a lead. Anyway. Let's see here. Got the sight line already. There's a crafting location over here. Let's go check that out. Went through and I fixed all my champion points. There's a quest over here. Definitely don't mind picking that up. I think I walk faster when I'm not on my mount.
You there! You look like a capable forager. I need some help. Can we talk?
Sure, what do you need, friend?
Thank the ancestors you stopped. Right. Well, I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I need to collect ingredients for a medicinal tincture, and I simply don't have time. I need someone to help.
A medicinal tincture?
Ah, yes. I am Balva Bemis, retainer to Oathman Lero Rawless of House Telvanni. Lero suffers from beastly headaches, and I'm making a tincture to address his malady. I need some hard-to-attain ingredients. If you aid me, I'll pay you well.
What are these ingredients?
I need the musk gland of a bull netch. I spotted some netch remains around Kemmel Z. Also a plant called the volcanic stinkhorn from near Salem Mora. And lastly, fungal blooms from a dead shroom beetle. The best ones skitter around Tel Dreloth.
Okay, I will get these ingredients for you.
Once you collect the ingredients, I'll make the necessary preparations at my workstation in Ald Isra. You know, getting the viscosity right and all that.
Tell me about Oathman Laro.
He's a very demanding individual, even at the best of times. Commands with an iron fist, you know. And when these headaches strike, he is positively tyrannical.
And this tincture will cure those headaches?
Yes, yes. I think it will address his malady fully. I mean, I hope so. He's terrible when he's like this.
Tell me about these ingredients.
Well, they're vital to the recipe. I don't want to bore you with the details, but the stinkhorn provides a binding catalyst, while the bullnetch musk gland balances the humors. They're very important. Yes, definitely.
And the fungal blooms from the beetles.
They provide a nutty, hay-like flavor. Covers up the bitterness of the brew, you see.
I think he might be trying to kill this person. Yes, help me make this thing to cure his headaches. He's also kind of a butthead. But yeah, I'm just trying to help him. Craftables. Is there a chest right here? There is not. There's a book. I absolutely love crafting and the gathering in this game. I don't know what it is. It just feels good. So he wants me to gather a bunch of junk. All over the place, it would seem. Go down here and see about this quest. It's a mountain. Let's go back around to the road. Ooh, hello. Ow. Ah, the road.
You show the dead more respect than the living. Leave my offerings to me and get your dung-smelling incense out of my face.
I can't believe she just threw me out. What am I going to... Please? I have no one else I can turn to. I need help. I worked as a servant in the towers of Tel Drelloth. Nathan, the son of Mistress Drelloth, is being kept prisoner there. At least, I think he must be.
Why do you think that?
Nathan and I had plans to leave Tel Drelloth together. Someone must have found out because the day we planned to leave, I was dismissed from my position. Mistress Drelloth, or Sathiel, I suppose, pushed me out without a chance to see Nathan.
Where do you suppose Nathan is now?
She's holding him against his will. He'll be in the isolation tower. The only access is through the lab in the caverns that run underneath. There's a key in the top floor of the main tower. Please, can you help me? I'll pay for your assistance.
I'll help you get the key so we can rescue Nathan.
Thank the eight you came along. I had no idea how I would do this on my own. I know Sathiel would just throw me out again, but Nathan is my whole world. I can't possibly leave Tel Drelloth without him. The first step is finding that key.
I have some questions.
Certainly. You know, it's been so long since I spoke to another outsider. I didn't think I'd miss it so much.
Why can't Nathan escape on his own?
I say this with love, but Nathan's not a fighter. He's lived a sheltered life, and Sathiel is a very skilled mage. But he wouldn't fight his mother anyway. Until he met me, he seemed content with heeding Sathiel's every word.
And why is she so focused on keeping you two from being together?
I wish I knew. If she were any other Telvanni master, I guess she didn't want her son settling for some lowborn servant girl. But nothing like that ever seemed to matter to Sathiel. She was far more focused on her research than her rank anyway.
What exactly is she researching?
From what I understand, she's trying to cure the Nahatan flu. It took the life of her husband many years ago, when Nathan was just a baby. I'm sure that's why she's so protective of her son, but it's no way to let him live.
And do you think she's keeping him in some isolation tower?
I heard Cecile used to keep test subjects in the isolation tower. If she's keeping him anywhere, I imagine it has to be there. He spends most of his time on the balcony of the main tower, but he hasn't been out there at all since I left.
Do you think Cecile would let you and Nathan be together if you weren't planning to leave?
Would it matter? Nathan deserves to make his own choices, regardless of his mother's wishes. And if she really felt that way, why wouldn't she just make her feelings known instead of throwing me out? I wasn't trying to steal him from her.
How did you even end up at Tel Dreloth?
I used to ask myself that question every day. It all happened so fast. I had a big family in Cropsford. We fled east from Cyrodiil when the Three Banners War began. By the time I made it here, I'd lost everyone.
And
I was on my own.
Cecile hired you on?
She gave me lodging and fair wages, too. She was kind to me, in her way. I used to think it was out of some goodness of her heart that she took me in. After she dismissed me, I was left wondering if she even has a heart.
What did she say when she dismissed you?
Very little, actually. It's not what she said, rather... While packing, I found a note in my belongings, signed by Nathan, full of hurtful things. Things I know he would never say to me.
And you think Cecile wrote the note, pretending to be Nathan?
I'm certain of it. I know Nathan's handwriting, and more than that, I know his heart. He'd never say such cruel things to me. And the fact that Cecile made up those lies hurts me even more.
Tell me about you and Nathan.
As in how we met? It's a bit of a silly story. I have a habit of whistling while I work. Songs from back home to keep my mind busy. One day, when I was working in the garden, I heard it. Chords of Chim El Adabal, coming from the balcony above me.
Nathan was playing it for you?
He'd never even heard it before. He learned it on the lute just from listening to me. He would play, and I began to sing again. It was like Nathan gave me my voice back. And I could think of home again in a way that felt like healing.
What happened after that?
Nathan started dropping notes for me in the garden. He folded them so beautifully to look like flowers. He'd make up excuses to send for me. We'd stay up all night talking or reading. It took a long time for either of us to admit our feelings.
Who admitted them first?
I did. I'd suggested that Cecile was being a little overprotective of him. We were almost arguing about it when I just admitted that I'd fallen in love with him. But I didn't know if I wanted to stay at Tel Dreloth forever like Cecile.
And when did you decide to leave Tel Dreloth together?
Only recently. That was Nathan's idea. After losing my family, I sought safety and found it in Tel Dreloth. But over time, we both realized life is too short, too precious to spend it stuck in just one place. We decided we wanted to see the world.
Okay. Wondering if he decided he didn't want to leave his mommy dearest. Yes, let me kill you with the power of healing. The power of the light compels you. What is this? Oh, did I get here just in time for them to finish? There's a sky shard right here. Almost walked right past it. Yep. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Oh, this is the cistern.
Step forth, mortal. Know that you stand in the presence of Hermaeus Mora. We must converse.
Yo, Hermie Mora, what up?
Laramil has done well, and brought fate's chosen into my unrelenting gaze. All other outcomes are now excluded. From this moment, fate's ever-branching tree begins to grow again, and with it, new possibilities emerge.
What is this all about?
It concerns beginnings and endings, secrets too dangerous to reveal, and the stability of the threads of fate. Hidden rivals threaten my realm, and thereby threaten all of reality. If they succeed, fate will unravel and doom both our worlds.
Laramil calls you the one who knows. How can your rivals hide from you?
I am the golden eye of fate, and the keeper of whispers. Knowledge and memory are my domains. How this threat eludes me, I do not know. But you are the key to preserving Apocrypha. I have foreseen it, and in doing so, you shall save the mortal realm.
How can I say of Apocrypha and Nern?
Let Laramil guide you, as she can perceive the threads of fate without undue mental anguish. They converge in 3 locations, places of revelation. Meet her in the Necrom bindery, in the mortal city of the same name. Now, let us seal our covenant.
Seal our covenant. Ow.
The 3 glyphics before you contain the concepts necessary to create a contract to bind us. I submit to this as a promise of cooperation. You may serve as my proxy without fear of harming your own interests. Now, take the glyphics, combine them.
Tell me more about Apocrypha and its connection to Nern.
Do you know so little, mortal? Apocrypha is my domain, a plane of oblivion I have shaped to my needs. And this plane, the mortal realm, some refer to it as Nern. As for the connection, just know that if Apocrypha falls, Nern will cease to exist.
And what exactly are you?
The scholars and mystics of your world call me a Daedric prince. What you see is only an aspect of my true self, for the mortal mind cannot contain the whole of me. This form suffices. Your mind must remain intact for you to be of use to fate.
What do you know about the enemy that threatens Apocrypha?
Precious little. They are shadows that vanish under my scrutiny. Obscure figures that somehow hide from my gaze. It is disconcerting. Never have I been so blind.
And how do you know that there's a threat against Apocrypha and Nern?
Every possible fate unfolds before me. They all lead to an event I thought erased from chance eons ago. If this course isn't altered, Apocrypha falls, reality unravels, and Nern is destroyed. This enemy eludes me, but you are my secret advantage.
If you can't determine who they are, how can I?
That is the reason fate chose you. Your instinctual ability to succeed no matter the obstacles placed before you, no matter the odds. Follow the threads I selected for Lyramil. See where they lead. That is the key to saving both our realms.
I'm not sure I want to sign a contract.
It is for your peace of mind, mortal. I offer to bind myself, to give you the power to constrain my actions, so that you may trust me. The contract also marks you as my proxy. That could prove beneficial in some places you must travel.
Okay. Contract with Hermaeus Mora.
Fate takes many paths, mortal. Find Lyramil in Necrom, and choose wisely.
I did a thing. I have bound myself to Daedric Prince. Do I have skill points? No. Get this at 4. Where is this place? Oh, it was behind me. Yeah.
There's the main tower. And you can see the isolation tower to the north there. They're not like the towers back home. But they're beautiful in their own way.
Came through here. I need to go to the empty chambers. So back in Morrowind, the game, the Telvanni towers were kind of cool. Is that you had to, only way to traverse them really was by having the levitation spell, because the center stock was hollow, but the only way to go up and down was to have the levitation spell. So you had to be a mage of at least a little bit of skill.
Good. Nobody's noticed us so far.
Go up, right?
key is in that chest. It's a spare for when the researchers misplace theirs.
Okay.
Got it? Let's speak for a moment. All right, we have the key. This is going better than I thought it would. And it's strange. Everything looks so different in here without the wards. It all feels so empty.
Wards? What wards?
Nathan's protective wards. You know, Sathiel's magic barriers that kept Nathan's half of the tower in isolation. I couldn't cross them at all. They certainly made tidying up a bit of a trial. I mentioned the wards before, didn't I?
Oh, is Nathan sick? And being inside the ward is the only thing that keeps him from, is he a bubble boy? You did not mention the wards before.
Sorry. I guess I've been here so long it's become normal to me. Sathiel said the outside world would kill Nathan, and she was working on a cure. But as far as I know, she and her husband were trying to cure the Nahatan flu.
Her husband?
He died years ago, when Nathan was just a baby, from the disease they were trying to cure. Sathiel must be sheltering Nathan for fear of losing him, too. She's doing it out of love. That I can understand. But that doesn't make it right.
Now that we have the key, how do we get to Nathan?
We'll take the portal pad to the cellar. Then the key will get us into the labs. From there, it's just making our way through the caverns to the isolation tower. As long as we don't cross Sathiel, the others will be too busy to stop us.
Yeah, but what happens if we do run into Sathiel?
Good question. I've never known her to be particularly combative, but if Nathan's wards were any indication, she does wield very powerful magic.
What about the
Which
researchers?
she may use to escort us out.
Yeah, but will they try to stop us, the researchers?
Nathan's well-being is a family affair, and the researchers are far more focused on their work. They're tasked with observing their subjects for the slightest changes, so they won't keep their eyes on us for long, anyway.
Subjects?
Test subjects for her experiments. Animals, as far as I know. Some of the experiments are rather grisly. I kept away from the lab for that exact reason. I've heard some of these Telvanni use slaves for such things, but Sathiel's not like that.
Has Mr. Strelith tested any of these cures on Nathan?
No, and that's exactly what worries me. She's tested no cures on him because there's nothing to cure. He's not sick. She just wants control. Poor Nathan. His mother loves him, but it's almost like she's the one with the sickness.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Pets exist. Pet. Non-combat pet. Daedric? Scorpion Pyreling. A bookworm. How funny. God, how many pets I had? Wait, do I have all these? Oh, I do. Scorpion Pyreling. Follow me, my little pet. Just the air. All right. Where go we? Oh, you know what? Let's track this quest. Back we go. So let's take the teleporter pad. That's right. The teleportation pad. Right there. Zoop.
I don't think I've ever seen it this empty down here. Where is everyone?
don't like this. Something is wrong. Terribly, terribly wrong.
Wait. What are these subjects doing out of containment?
Let me kill you with healing. Hey. Not close to leveling up yet. Another lead. I am close to leveling. Oh. Just die already. Not enough to level up yet. Oh, there's a chest right there. Ooh, a master chest. Ooh. Right at the last second. Okay. Yeah, better chest piece. Did I still not level up? Oh, come on.
Why are they like this? What has Cecile done to them?
She has pyrited them. Level me up already. Come on. Really? Really? Surely this one will level me up. Oh. Where are you going? Oh. All the puppers in the world. There we go. Imperial skills. Get some health rings. Wait, what? Oh, did I not choose Breton? I thought I chose Breton. Oh boy, let's see here. Character. I am a Imperial Ebonheart still. Alright. Unfortunate. Okay. Big sad. But not terrible. Have a new thing I can get. It's cool. This is at level 14, so that's gonna be a while. Nothing to do there. Worried about that. Ooh, I do know Soul Chap. I can actually use that. Sign. Alright, so this one. Ooh. That's cool. Now. Okay. Sure, I was gonna get killed again. Let's see here. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Ebony epidermis. For only 960? Heck yeah. For me. Get to that later on. Free statue? For free, might as well. Let's see now. Down craze, quest starters, upgrades. Name and race change. Race change. Name and race change. Race change token. One race change token, please. Okay. I remember how to get that. Let's see. Inventory, no. Supplies. Recipe. Recipe. Take all. Take all. Multiple items. No. A couple of rings. Oh. Now, how do I... Character? How, oh, how do I do this? Back to this. Oh. All the sky shards. I don't want to go and get them on my own. Where's this? Used on the character select screen. Aha. Alright. Ooh. Let's continue. Although if I go to character select screen, log out. Loggeth outeth. Unfortunate. You can tell how often I play human characters that I thought they all looked the same. No big deal. Let's see. Oh, I had a bunch of these already. One race change, please. Should be Ebonheart packed. Where are you? Breton. He's got weird. Okay. You are Breton. You look like without. In her hat. Out of the body. And hairstyle. We got going. Got some crazy curls, pigtails. Dreadlocks. This is what I had on the other one. Okay. Earrings are fine. Oh, changing the hair color. Red hair. Looks fine. Where's the mouth? Mouth. Where? Wait, so crazy. Alright. Eye color. Ish. Fuel. Alright. After the race is Breton. Save. Save. Right, and my Templar does everything, tank, DPS, and healing, and my Arcanist. Alright, let's hop back in there and get this going. Now that I'm the correct race, want these casting benefits. Imperial's not bad, you know, would be pretty good for tanking, but I prefer to heal. So now should have threaten skills. XP, alliance points, and gift mages. Max Magica. Oh. Alright. The big bear. Just die already.
There. Are those research notes? Look around. Maybe there's something here that explains what happened.
Goodies, goodies, goodies. Ooh, ooh. Some new gloves. Yeah. Alright, research notes. Okay. Oh,
What's that? It looks like a letter.
was the mother. Mother's here to help you.
What did you find? Anything that explains what's happened?
I found Cecile Drellus research notes. I also found a letter. Did you write this?
Let me see. No, I'd never write such a thing. Did Cecile write this? Does she really think this sounds like me? What did the research notes say?
Cecile is testing some sort of cure and has notes on some toxic spore interfering with her wards.
Spores? The researchers spoke of those. Little seeds on the air, invisible to the eye like flu or fever. I think that's how molds and mushrooms make more of themselves. Delman spore sample. Delman? Delman? What is that? It sounds like a name.
You don't know what it means?
It sounds familiar. I just can't place where I've heard it before. She mentions these toxic spores interfering with wards. Does that mean Nathan's wards? If these spores reach the isolation tower, he could be in danger.
Let's keep moving. See if we can find Nathan. The evil mother.
No, the observation outpost. What happened? Where is everyone?
Kill all the things. Forget, does this actually do any damage? Grand healing can now be more. Anything cool over here? Whole lot of nothing at all. What has happened here? It's foul magics. I wonder here. 1 second, everyone. I apologize. Where am I on this? I don't know. That might be why. Beam abilities. Oh, okay. Exploding mushrooms. Just die. Anything back here? Is that a chest back there, perhaps? Doesn't look like it. Ixnay on the chest thing. Full trap. Oops. Just die. You get weapon swap at level 10? Right? Level 10? 15? Let's see, does soul magic do damage? Yeah. Alright, so I should probably do those a little bit more often. So many exploding mushrooms everywhere.
Tunche, thank the 8 you're all right.
What's been going on here?
Daisha, stranger, you shouldn't be here. Too dangerous. Go no further.
What happened? Are you going to be alright?
Spores nearly killed me. Barely, barely exposed. Natural immunity. I will live. Heard shouting, then screaming. Everyone came
Does
running.
Nathan give off the spores?
Subject spores. Too strong. Wanted to escape.
What happened? Where is the subject now?
Mistress Dreloth. She coaxed him back to isolation. Delman, too strong. Stronger than I've ever seen.
Who or what is Delman?
Delman, Mistress Dreloth's greatest experiment. The cure, the affliction. Delman did this. Trouble breathing, barely survived. The other researchers, not so lucky. Too late for them. Go no further. You could be killed.
We'll be careful. You should rest now.
I'm glad Tunche is all right. But he's just given us more questions than answers. I know he's one of her most trusted assistants, but if this Delman is one of Sathiel's experiments, how does Tunche not blame her for what happened here?
We still don't understand exactly who or what Delman is.
I know, but... fetch it all! I just wish I could remember where I've heard it before. Delman. Delman.
Is it possible Nathan said something about it?
No, that's just the trouble. If Nathan had said or written it, I'd probably remember it exactly. Delman. Delman. It's on the tip of my tongue. Where did Tunche say Sathiel took the subject again?
He says she coaxed him back into isolation.
That must mean the isolation tower, where Nathan is. Let's keep going. I don't know what we're going to do, but Sathiel needs to be stopped.
I'm ready. Let's keep moving.
Rest. I need rest.
Okay.
The researchers too? Gods, what has she done?
What has Nathan done? Nathan Delman. No chest.
Wait. Do you feel that? It's like we're being watched.
I've tolerated this incursion long enough.
Is there a chest up here? Nope.
Whoever you are, you've fallen for Dacia's fanciful tale. And now you're enabling her dangerous obsession with my son. Nathan made his feelings for Dacia perfectly clear in the letter he wrote. Or was that vital piece of information kept from you?
The only letter I've seen is the one from Dacia saying she didn't love Nathan. Did you write that?
So what if I did? They both do well to believe it. They can never be together, do you hear me? Never. Leave this place. Forget all that you've seen, or you'll end up worse than Toonshay.
What did you do to Nathan? Does it have something to do with Delman?
Delman? Where did you hear this name, Delman?
We found your research notes. Unshi said Delman was responsible for what happened in the lab.
Ah, I see. So your half-informed mind proves far more dangerous than an uninformed one. You cannot help. Leave this place or I will do everything in my remaining power to stop you.
We're not leaving until we find Nathan.
Delman was her husband. That's right. I must have heard it from her once, long ago when she first brought me on. He died from the Nahatan flu. The thing she's trying to cure. I've never seen her like this before.
If Delman has been dead for so long, how could he be responsible for what happened in the lab?
I don't know. Has she gone mad? Was she always this way? If so, she's been hiding it, and I can't blame her. If she were carted off to Gorn, she'd be parted from Nathan. The thought of it probably only made things worse for her.
Are you sure you want to keep going?
If you mean to heed Sithiel's words and leave, then I'll have to go on alone. Nathan is my whole world. I'm not leaving without him.
I'm with you. Let's keep going and find Nathan.
If you won't listen to me, perhaps my guardian will compel you to turn back. What did we get? There's the items. Lose health, but I gain Magicka. Both the same thing. You cannot fight the danger that lies ahead. This is your last chance.
Nothing can stop me! Where you at, Nathan?
Dacia, turn back, or you may never leave this tower again.
Pumpkin puree.
Dacia, stay back! I tried to escape, but she was right. My mother was right about everything.
Nathan, what are you talking about? We're here to rescue you.
Stay back from the ward. Mother says it's already in a weakened state due to the strength of my affliction. I don't recognize you, stranger. What are you doing with Dacia?
She hired me to come rescue you.
Rescue? Then she really does love me? There was this note, you see. I was certain it was fake, but then I saw you and, well, I started to wonder. But I cannot leave. If you came through the caverns, you must have seen what I'm capable of.
That was you? Tunshi said that Delman was responsible for what happened.
My father, yes. The affliction my mother gave me. She named it after him. I didn't know until I tried escaping. The wards were never for my protection. They kept others safe from me. If I had left with Dacia when we planned, she'd be dead.
What did Saethel do? Afflict you with?
A living cure. A symbiote that protects its host with toxic spores. I would not be alive without it, and it would not thrive without me. All these years, she really has been trying to cure me so I might live a normal life. Why did I ever doubt her?
Where's your mother now?
So now you know the truth.
Oh, you're in there.
I'd kept this secret from Nathan his whole life. That he might not grow up knowing he was a monster of my own making. That he might keep his will to live while I sought a cure. After all, I gave him the Nahatan flu and cured him of that too.
You infected your own son with the Nahatan flu?
Delman and I were trying to save the world. A promising fungal spore sample was on its way from Black Marsh when Delman caught the very thing we were trying to cure. And I lost him. I had to know if the spores would have saved him. And now I know.
Why don't the spores affect you?
Nathan came from me. I am enough of him that the fungal symbiote does not register me as a separate entity, and therefore not a threat to its host. That is when I named it. Delman Mycota. The cure, like love, that would be with us always.
Couldn't you have told Dacia the truth about Nathan's condition?
The truth is a poor cure for love. I did not want Dacia to share my fate of being shackled to tell Dreloff by her own heartstrings. So I tried to drive her away. But since hers is a love that clearly cannot be cured, I have devised a choice for her.
What choice?
If Dacia is willing, I can safely inoculate her with the same spores I used on Nathan. She will share his affliction and his confinement. But they will be together, and she will want for nothing, except perhaps her freedom.
And what if she doesn't want that?
Then she can make herself useful and help me find a cure. I'll hire her on again. I need someone dependable to procure rare ingredients to keep testing possible cures for Delman Mycota. Perhaps someday she can be one of my researchers.
I don't understand. How does Delman Mycota work?
I suppose my research notes wouldn't give you the whole picture, would they? Tunche, one of my most devoted researchers, discovered it in a pool of brackish water deep within Black Marsh. Its capture and transport was quite the undertaking.
Nathan said it was a symbiote? How does that work?
When bonded inside the lungs of its host, Delman Mycota passively produces spores toxic to almost all non-fungal life, as you saw in the caverns. It seems to eradicate anything that might threaten the life of its host, including the Nahatan flu.
Then how does it find new hosts?
It is sensitive to smoke, a herald of fire, which causes it to release reproducing spores in anticipation of finding a new host. These are the spores we would use to inoculate Dacia, if that is what she chooses.
And their spores won't be harmful to one another if they're both inoculated?
Correct. Somehow, Delman Mycota recognizes itself, and of course doesn't see itself as a threat. Argonians like Toonshay are a different case, but only barely. Their natural resistance to toxins very nearly meets its match with Delman Mycota.
All of your researchers are dead except one. Is anyone going to hold you accountable for that?
My researchers signed on with me because of my area of study. They knew the dangers of Delman Mycota as well as its potential. All that space in the labs was necessary for safe experimentation. I regret their loss, but they knew the risks.
It seems like their deaths could have been avoided if you had told Nathan or Dacia the truth.
Or if I had time to think of a more believable lie to tell the both of them. I knew they had been meeting for quite some time. When I overheard their plans to run away together, I had to act quickly, or else risk Dacia's certain death.
So you knew how they felt about each other.
Of course I did. I was glad for it at first. Dacia brought Nathan happiness. If only they could have remained content being in love, with the wards up between them. It was only when they doubted me that things got dangerous. And now, here we are.
Are you confident that you can even find a cure for Nathan?
I've been studying Delman Mycota for over 20 years. If anyone can find a cure, it's me. I'm not about to abandon my life's most important work. There has to be something that can eradicate the fungus once it's disposed of the Nahatan flu.
If Dacia chooses to be inoculated, are you going to carry out experiments on her?
What does it matter if she and Nathan are able to live out their days together? I'd only prioritize curing her. But I am a researcher. I am not above recognizing the benefit of additional subjects with which to compare results.
Nathan and I could finally be together. But the way to do so means becoming his mother's experiment. But I'd be safe, provided for. I'd get to dance and sing every day with the one I love. Some would kill for such a gentle life.
You could consider Cethile's other option, or you could just leave.
Leaving for good is no option for me. My heart is Nathan's and his is mine. If I don't give up my freedom, I can help Cethile find a cure. I'd get to see the world like I always wanted, but I'd be in her service. And I'd be alone.
You'd really give up your freedom? There's no guarantee you'll find a cure.
Life offers no guarantee of love either. But I found that, didn't I? I don't see it as giving up my freedom. I see it as a choice of how I get to show my love. But my heart is split. If you were in my place, which would you choose?
I want to see what Nathan and Cethile have to say about this.
I don't want to be alone again. I want nothing more than for Dacia to stay with me. If we can't walk the world together, at least we'd never have to be apart. But I love her. Deeply, truly, I do, which is why I know I cannot ask her to stay.
Don't look at me like that. I tried to get her to leave, didn't I? At best, it would come to this. At worst, she'd have ended up like the rest of the researchers. The choices that love demands of us are never easy.
After I lost everything in Cyrodiil, leaving for good is no option for me. Life offers no guarantee of love either. But I found that, didn't I?
Stay with the one I love
I
and
don't
wait
see
for a
it as giving up
cure.
my freedom. I see it as a choice. If my freedom is the price of being with Nathan, then I'll pay it. To be with my love is better than having to wander the world alone. Thank you for keeping me safe, and helping me see the best choice, stranger. Here's your reward.
You're staying? Truly? Are you sure, Dacia?
I fought this hard just to get to you, Nathan. Of course I'm staying.
Daisha has chosen to make her home at Tel Dreloff. She brings Nathan a comfort I could never hope to give him. I will make sure to show her how thankful I am for that.
What are you going to do now?
I'll say goodbye to Nathan. His affliction doesn't affect me because of our shared blood, but I don't have the same connection with Daisha. Her spores would kill me. I'll inoculate Daisha and return to my work.
Are you going to hire more researchers?
I'll have to, won't I? And Toonshay will help me, as he's always done. I pay well, and the world is in no shortage of those who lost loved ones to the Nahatan flu. I don't anticipate any trouble in finding more help.
I can't believe she's chosen to stay. How did I end up so lucky to have someone like her find me?
What are you going to do now?
By the three, she's going to be here. In here. With me. I've never had that before. What do? I need to tidy up. Look presentable. Make sure she's going to be comfortable. So much to do.
Finally, a place to call home again. Thank you for helping me see the right decision.
What are you going to do now?
I think I'll take one more walk around the grounds before I join Nathan. It'll be my last moment alone for quite some time, and I want to spare some thoughts for my family. I think.
Okay. Cool. Pretty small little space. Well, I hope she's happy. Okay. It is what it is. Oh. I'm up here. Let's see, what is this? This is the fungal blooms. Whoa. I missed a book. Where was that at? Oh, it's down here. Oh. Oh, it's because I jumped up over here. Oh, it's in the room, though. We'll see. We'll find out. It's kind of a little cool little spot. Jump. Wandering 3-star elite. I'm gonna jack my stays up. There's so many of them. Oh my gosh, it hurts. Ooh. Ouch. 12,000 damage, 12,000 damage. Ooh. Absolutely riggedy wrecked me. Alright, well, to the way shrine I go. Hey.
Well, that was a waste of time.
What? Guess that's one way to get up to the Sway Shrine.
No one goes to Salem Mora anymore, and now I can see why. Getting badgered by priests and buoyant armigers isn't worth seeing the one impressive relic they keep at the shrine. Is that where you're headed?
What shrine? What's going on?
The Shrine of St. Voorhees? Patron saint of House Telvanni? It's the only reason why anyone would go to Salem Mora. I stopped by to see the relic of St. Voorhees, but the High Priest wouldn't even let me get close enough to get a good look.
What's so special about this relic?
I didn't stay long enough to find out. Apparently, it's an honor just to be in its mere presence. Didn't feel like anything special to me. If you're headed that way, maybe you can see what all the fuss is about.
Yeah, I'll head to the Shrine of St. Varus and see what's going on.
Good luck, outsider. You're going to need it.
Computer. Let's go over here and get these ingredients. Chest. Nope. Now, do I have some cool new... Ooh, that's an upgrade. Oh, I have it off and nope, never mind. Throw on my Latin staff. Kill some stuff. Cliff Strider. Destruction staff. Okay. What's this place? Oh. Let's go get the stinkhorn first. I got a cool new lead to scry. Gather all the things. Need so much stuff. Where's this volcanic stinkhorn? Ah. There it is. Now we go and grab this waypoint, then go back up. Oops. Getting close to leveling. All elements at level 4. And oh, okay. Not too much further. Oop, hello. Anyone gonna kill this guy? Ah, he's coming this way. Level me up, do it. The bugs multiply. Ooh. Is there a chest right here? But I got some exploration XP. Save this skill for my destruction staff. This is a town. Back up here. Run like the wind. Is there a boss in here? We're about to find out. Oh. Level scariness. Hey, got here just in time. You get no loot, but I was able to get it cleared. Ooh. Would've been nice to get some loot. Soul gem. Offer me. This is a delve. This is Passage to Balfoyan. Go get this one. Back this way.
Give up! Your magic is no match for mine! You think I'm afraid of your pitiful self? Ah, I've seen more threatening netches.
Still in combat. Hey. I'm helping. Administration staff not quite leveled up. I soul trapped a beetle. I think it's level 10. You get the ability to swap front bar and back bar.
Wait,
No.
hold on. Headed to Old Isra. Oh good, you stopped. No time for details. People eager to see me dead will come over that hill at any moment. So, want to earn some easy gold?
What do I need to do for this easy gold?
Telhulen. The tower at Old Isra's east end. Inside there's a green mushroom. By that mushroom there's a dark elf. She'll probably insult you. She's my contact. Deliver this letter, then walk away with a pocket full of gold.
What's so important about this letter that people want to kill you?
Better you don't know. But fine. There's a spy among the Assembly of Masters. My contact's here to end the threat. Look, can you take this letter to her? Don't open it, don't look at it, don't talk about it. Hand it over and you're done. Deal?
Alright, I'll take the letter to your contact. You son of a biscuit. What's going on over here? Random abyssal tentacle. Someone's fighting one of those things around here somewhere.
So
I don't know.
Telhulen. Better you don't. Remember, a dark elf by a green mushroom in Telhulen. Tell her, both light and shadow can be deadly. She'll reply, though only one chases the other. Then hand over the letter, and she'll give you gold. Now, go while I lead my pursuers away.
Who's chasing you?
People working for the spy. That's my assumption, at least. When a dagger flew past my head, I took off. Look, you don't want to know any more about this. You don't need details to deliver a letter, and the more you know, the greater the danger.
Tell me about Old Isra.
It's just another Telvanni town. Its claim to fame is that the Assembly of Masters congregates there. Look, I'm from the other side of Morrowind. I just had orders to meet my contact here and deliver that letter. Want to know more? Ask a local.
What should I know about the Assembly of Masters?
We don't have time for this. Look, the name is misleading. Telvanni Masters never assemble. Instead, they send their assistants, the mouths, to represent them. So it's really the Assembly of Mouths. But no one wants to call it that. Can I go now?
Alright, alright. Get out of here. I probably should go back here. I should go back here and do my quest. I need to level up my lightning.
Telhulen. I'll draw off my pursuers.
Alright. Don't you go die now. Is that something to kill? Yeah. Give me a level of lightning staff, of destruction staff. Yeah. That's what I needed. All of elements. Let's see here. I don't have the ability to switch. Let's change some things here. Oh, wall of elements. Get. What? Why can I not get this? Why, oh why can I not I am confused. I am not able to get that skill. Why? Am I not at the right level? Do I have to be level up? All of element. There we go. Weird. Alright. All of elements. Here we go. Now I have a little bit more damage. I go the wrong way. I need to go this way. Across the bay. Ooh. Okay. No, Jugar. How do you say it again? Duragar? Maybe? Take my lightning staff! I can actually kill things now. How do we go about going around here? And you know what? I'm gonna change my non-combat pet to my old standby blue dragon imp. Cool. Exotic. What does this look like? Ooh, it's kind of cool. No, I will. Ugh, they're all exotic pets. Ugh. They are not. It's always fun. See a chest. Gimme, 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 gimme. Advanced. Oops. It failed. Oh. New ring. Let's replace this one. And then there is some new shoulders, medium shoulders. Or why not? Wear whatever's the best. Dr. Relassi. Oh. Yeah.
This is your last heist, Lock of Rosgard. Mark my words.
The talisman of St. Voorhees will be mine. And I'm all yours, Relassi, if you can catch me.
The Lark of Rosgard is so smug when he's got the high ground. He won't be so smug when he's level with my boot. And his little disappearing act. Let me get my hands on him and I'll make him disappear.
What's going on here?
That fetching thief has been a thorn in my side for far too long. He's planning to rob the shrine at Salem Mora of the sacred relic of St. Voorhees. I need extra hands if I'm to stop him. Yours could do. Are you looking for work?
What would you need me to do?
Stand in for me at the shrine and the Khajiit caravan nearby. Ask questions. Search for any clues or suspicious activity and assure the High Priest that I have everything under control. Help me, and I'll make sure you're compensated for your time.
Okay, I'll help you with your investigation.
High Priest Treelam will be your point of contact at the shrine. He seems insistent the Khajiit are involved in the heist somehow. I have a feeling they're only guilty of poor timing. Meet me back here when you're done.
Who are you, and how did you get involved in all this?
I'm Relasi. I'm a buoyant armiger, and I serve the will of the Tribunal. I'm fully aware that I may be more straight-laced than other armigers you've met. No need to remark on it. My standing orders are to apprehend the Lark. That's why I'm here.
Sounds like you and the Lark of Rosgard have a history.
History. That's one way to put it. The others in my order seem to delight in romanticizing this cat-and-mouse dynamic the Lark plays up between us. I tell you, there's nothing poetic about persistently playing the fool in someone else's story.
So he's escaped your capture before. When?
I can detail the charges of his past exploits once we've caught him. Arrogant Fetcher might even tell you himself. See, he has to evade me every time. I only have to capture him once. By Vivek, and with your help, today's going to be the day.
Who is this thief, and why is he so interested in this relic?
The Lark of Rosgard is a slippery, pompous, no-good brigand. He plots his exploits and picks his marks to sow misery, reap notoriety, and make my life difficult. I know very little about the relic. You might ask about it up at the shrine.
So you don't know anything about what the Lark is trying to steal?
The Talisman of St. Voorhees is exactly what you'd expect. It's gaudy and ancient, and the High Priest will no doubt be thrilled to enlighten you on its history. Those details don't help me in stopping the Lark, which is my primary concern.
Well, how do you know I'm not working with the Lark?
Please, the Lark of Rosgard enlist an accomplice? That fetching glory hound would never. That fetching wasn't in regards to his looks, by the way. His mask prevents me from making any objective assessment. What else did you want to know?
Why do you want me to investigate the caravan and the shrine?
I fear the Lark might leave a note for me at the shrine, if he hasn't already. Aggravating little habit of his. Keep it hidden from the High Priest if you can. He already thinks little of me for how I've handled the Khajiit camp.
And how have you handled the Khajiit camp?
In short, I haven't. They're Bandari peddlers, a group of nomads with a bit of an unsavory reputation for theft. High Priest Treelam thinks they have something to do with the intended theft of the Talisman of St. Voorhees. I'm not convinced.
Why not?
A caravan of alleged pickpockets taking blame for the Lark's grand larceny? That's preposterous. And worse, it's unjust. Questioning from an armiger seems unnecessarily hostile. I'm glad to send you in my stead.
And what will you be doing while I go to the caravan and the temple?
I've got a plan of my own already in motion. Crucial pieces of it need tending to. But I can tell you more about that when we meet up later. Unless you have more questions, I suggest you be on your way.
All right.
Meet me here when you're done.
Okay, dokie.
All may bask in the talisman's divine glory. From a respectful distance, please.
Lore book got in. But I think that's a pretty good spot to stop for the night. It is getting a little bit late here. It's almost 12:30 in the morning. I have things to do tomorrow morning. So I'm probably going to call it there for the night. Pick up talking to this priest and taking a gander at that amulet tomorrow. I will see all of you then.